Have you ever wondered how to actually improve your aim in Call of Duty? Sure, playing the game is going to give you improvement, but it's not going to be the maximum amount of improvement that you can get from your aim. There's going to be a more efficient way to actually improve your aim, and today I'm going to be giving you guys just exactly that. It's going to be 2 different things that you guys can do to improve your aim, and you'll be walking away from this video being a better Call of Duty player with better aim and dropping those nukes. Hey guys, what is going on? It is your boy J King, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys exactly how to improve your aim in Call of Duty. This can be done from anybody on any console, controller players, keyboard and mouse, console, PS4, Xbox, whatever, PC. This can be done by any of you guys. This is going to be the most efficient way to improve your aim besides just playing the game. You're going to be improving at a faster rate than just playing the game normally, and you're going to be a better Call of Duty player because of it. So before we get started today, there are currently no shoutouts. If you want to shout out yourself, all you have to do is head over to my stream, jking_official on Twitch. Get 1,000 channel points before next week's video. Redeem the channel point reward for shoutout and YouTube video, and you'll be in next week's video yourself. Also, if this video has helped you at all, consider leaving a like and a subscription. Ring that bell for more content just like this. I post a live commentary every Monday, a tutorial video like this every Friday, so ring that bell so you don't miss out. But without further ado, let's get into it. So before we get into the actual 2 tips, I want to preface and say that using these 2 tips in tandem is going to be the best results possible. Now, if you are not on PC, then you're not going to be able to use Aimlabs, which is the second tip, which is sort of the second section of your aim training, but you're still going to be able to do the first part, which I think is still very important. But to get the best results, you're going to want to be able to do both of these. You don't want to just stick to one or the other. You want to be able to do both, and it's going to give you the maximum amount of improvement possible. So the first thing is going to be actually loading into a custom game with bots. Now, bots are actually extremely useful in Cold War. You might think it's not going to help you at all, but it's actually a really good place to work on some of those mechanics and those skill sets of your aim. Now, I have an entire video discussing the 2 drills that I use on a daily basis in Black Ops Cold War. I go through how to set it up, what you should be doing on the actual drills. But to sort of sum it up, there's going to be 1 drill to work on your reaction time, getting a burst onto a bot as quickly as possible. And then the second drill is going to be raising that bot's health, so you actually have to track and stay on that target just a little bit longer than usual. That's going to help your tracking, and both of these drills are going to help your centering and your positioning of your crosshair. This is actually an extremely important part of your aim, having your crosshair where the enemy is going to be, so you don't have to maneuver, you don't have to flick your mouse or your aim or anything like that to the target. You just pretty much aim in and shoot them. This isn't really something that you can train in Aimlabs, which is one of the reasons why I do believe using both of these at the same time is going to be the best possible outcome. But this is also a good place to work on movement, to work on accuracy, to work on reaction time, to work on your tracking, to work on your centering. You can work on pretty much anything, like any slide canceling sort of thing, ledge sliding. You can work on any sorts of movement, anything like that. It's really a good place to just work on your aim, work on your mechanics, and just do it in a way that is going to help you improve. Like I said, I have an entire video covering that. I'll leave a link down to that in the description below, where I go into detail of what guns, what everything you should be using on it, settings, everything about it. So hopping right into the second part of the aim training, and this is going to be using Aimlabs. I do believe this is the best aim trainer available. I've tried Kovacs before, but number 1, it's not free, and number 2, it's just really hard to maneuver around the menus. I don't think it's very polished. I overall think it adds another obstacle that is going to cause you to not actually train your aim as much as possible. Aimlabs is extremely easy to use, extremely easy to import your sensitivities, know what sort of scenarios you're actually playing, but therefore it is just better for me. But if you want to try out Kovacs, you're more than welcome to. So the first thing you want to do when you hop into this is go to your settings. Really, the big part about this is going to be importing your controls into the actual game itself. What's nice about Aimlabs, it actually has your Cold War sensitivity already inputted. You don't have to convert your 360 distance and different things like that. That would be a pain. This way you can just plug in your sensitivity and the game will be exactly the same. Again, one little tidbit about your aim, especially if you're on mouse and keyboard, is to use the monitor distance of 1.24. I've said this in a previous video, but this is going to give you a similar view speed across all different zoom levels in the game. If you don't know what view speed is, it's pretty much just a sensitivity conversion on different field of views. use. Field of view will mess with your 360 distance and therefore mess with the actual sensitivity in your actual muscle memory. So using view speed is going to convert that muscle memory in the best possible way. And this 1.24 is going to have the same view speed for each and every single zoom level in the game. So whether you're using a sniper or an SMG or whatever scope in between that, you're going to have the same sensitivity on your ADS. Another important thing to check here is your ADS profile. This is going to be what sort of field of view are you going to have. When you hit your ADS button, which you're going to be using in your aim training, are you going to have a field of view similar to that of an SMG in the game, or a sniper, or an AR? There really isn't a right or wrong thing to do here. I would just choose one from one of these things. Pretty much whatever gun you use the most. Do you use SMGs the most? Well, then use that. But that is going to affect your field of view and therefore your aim. But overall, just import your sensitivity. You can also import your sensitivity with controller, different things like that. Set up your dead zones. Again, try to make this as similar as possible to the actual Cold War game itself. You don't want to be using a different sensitivity than you are in the actual game. It's not going to help you at all. Other than that, you can just play around with the settings. It really doesn't matter too much. I do recommend hiding weapon visibility. I just feel like it's annoying to have on, so hiding that isn't a bad thing. But other than that, it's pretty much just, you know, what is your personal preference on like graphics, different things like that. So let's hop into my playlist. This is a playlist that I have created that I believe is probably the best for Cold War. Again, there's going to be different playlists for different games on here. There's a lot of Valorant warm-ups, as you can see here. But this is one that I believe is going to be the best for Cold War. So pause the video along the way if you want to jot this down. First thing is going to be detection. This is pretty much just going to get your reaction time warmed up. Decision shot is going to be really, really good for your flicking, and also as a decision-making factor in there as well, where you have to shoot certain colors. Pentakill is a good one. That is going to pretty much be 5 dots moved across your screen, and you have 5 bullets to hit them. So you want to be accurate with your shots, but you also want to hit them before they disappear. So it's a really good task. Now we're moving into sort of the speed section that I have. It's going to be spider shot and micro shot. Micro shot is basically going to be very small flicks. Spider shot is going to be a little bit larger flicks. I pretty much do 2 speeds there, and then I switch it up and do precision over here. Speed is going to be working on how fast can you hit the targets. Precision is going to be working on how accurate are you while you're hitting those targets. And then ultimate is going to bring both of those in line. So spider shot, precision, then micro shot, precision. I'm going to do ultimate strafe track. This is going to move into the strafe and tracking part of the actual aim, which is extremely important on Call of Duty. I do ultimate for strafe track and circle track. And then I also do circle shot ultimate as well. I feel like those are really good tracking targets and tracking exercises. We then move back into flicking with spider shot ultimate. Also do reflex shot just to work on that reflex, work on that flicking as well, and that is going to be ultimate. We throw in a micro shot ultimate as well. Stick shot ultimate is going to be working on those really, really fine precision flicks. This is a really, really good task to do. It's going to help your precision, your speed, and your accuracy pretty much all in one go. I also throw in spider shot 180. Basically, you shoot 2 targets and then you have to 180 behind you and then shoot 2 targets back there, and you keep doing that back and forth. This is going to help you have better mouse control moving around. Say you have to do a 180 in game. Are you prepared to do that? And if you are, then you're going to be able to hit that 180 and get on those targets pretty quickly. So that is a good target right there. And then finally, leaving it off with grid shot ultimate. That's probably like one of the most played tasks on this actual game. And then what I usually do is I usually just keep replaying grid shot over probably about 5 times towards the end of the actual playlist itself, because at that point I'm pretty much warmed up, I'm ready to go, and you know, then we can go and start grinding that aim. So that is pretty much my playlist that I usually do. If I'm running a little bit low on time, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Again, I'll point out some key tasks that are going to be really, really important. They have added this new game-specific modes, but they only have Siege and Valorant. Again, if you play those games, it's a really good feature to have. I do hope they bring Call of Duty into this. Aimlabs, if you're watching this, all right, come on. But yeah, like I said, spider shot ultimate is really, really good for flicking. Grid shot ultimate is pretty much the most popular one in here. Six shot is an amazing flicking thing. I definitely would not recommend neglecting tracking. It's an extremely important part of your aim in Call of Duty. Circle track is really, really good. Also things like strafe track. You can even put in strafe shot where you actually have to shoot. Also similar is circle shot and circle track, which is pretty much just going around you. And there are different things with like bots. You can like sort of look at this, and there's some crazy tracking sort of things right here, which is going to help. Speed isn't bad as well. There is a sniper shot in here. If you do play sniper shot, is make sure you change your field of view and your settings to whatever scope you're going to be using on your sniper. If you keep it at SMG or whatever else you're using for field of view, it's just going to be a sniper scope with that field of view, and it's not really going to be helpful. They also have some sandbox and different things like that, cognition, perception. pretty much just go through here, try out and see what kind of things you like, what kind of things you think are going to help you. And this is one good way to do it. Just go through sort of the task, play them about 5 times, and then move on to the next one. So anyway, guys, that is today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Let me know down in the comments if anything was unclear, anything you want me to clarify. And I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, hit that like, ring that bell for more content, and I will see you guys in the next one.